Hi, this is Love and Sparkles, and I'm trying a new tripod. It's kind of shaky because, of course, it's sitting on my lap. I'll try to put my feet flat. Maybe they won't shake as bad. Let's see how this works. Because it's actually attached to my light pad. Well, how has everyone's days been? This is Gypsy Violet. I'm down to just the bottom part here. That's how far I've gotten. And gotten pretty far. Our storms for Tuesday night didn't show up. Thank goodness, because the ones Monday night were absolutely horrid. I am using, my pen is from Amazon. My tips, let me see if I can find where my thing is. My metal tip is from DP Sparklers. It's a rose gold. But I'm thinking I like the silver ones better. There is a difference. The rose gold seem to be a little bigger. My storage that I'm using for this one is an Elizabeth Ward. I just bought this and it's called Saw. And it's pretty stiff actually. And you clip it somewhere and then yank it over where you want it. And I'm trying to figure out when I can get over there to where you can actually see me doing something. Okay, so when I hit up here, you'll see me. So I'll move up there. But I'm sorry about the wiggling. Wiggling, wiggling, wiggling. Oh, and guys, I've gotten some good news. I did pass the medical board for my long-term disability. I will finally be getting some money on the 19th of this month. And then I guess they put me in with the company that if you haven't filed for disability, they file for you. And I was like, well, I filed months ago. And she goes, you haven't heard anything? And I said, no. I said, I went and checked, and they're like 50%. And she said, oh, no, we'll start, calling them frequently. So I think it'll help when they just know that, I am out for a reason instead of just trying not to work. So I think that'll work better. So hopefully here in a while I'll hear about that. And I've talked about how I'm having to use satellite internet. Cost an arm and a leg and half your house. They came out the other day and were like, we need to turn your power off for a while. And I just looked at them and they said, well, we're putting the stuff that they need to hook up to up on the transformer for the cable when it gets out here. And so I was like, yeah, turn it off, turn it off. Made my day. And then, of course, we've had, I don't even know if y'all noticed it on the news, but we've had some mega boomers come through. They were all around. They were at my daughter's house. They were at my house. They were just a couple miles from my son's house. I mean, they were everywhere. I even found a YouTube channel that'll tell you whenever you got bad weather. And you can follow it. So that was kind of neat. Neat, neat, neat. This one is so pretty that I'm going to take Bad Kitty, and he is going to get regulated to the kids' room. And this is going to go by my front door, because this is just absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if y'all have seen Gypsy Violet, but the colors in her are awesome. All right. It's off or something. Okay, there's that one. There's that one. Oops, sorry, I'm stuck to it. That's how good the sticky was. I was just stuck to it. There we go. I was stucked. Oops, sorry. I hit you. Didn't mean to hit you. Sorry. I had done another unboxing from Captured by Radiance. And my phone, I don't know what it did to it, but it's gone. I cannot find it anywhere. So, I'm going to have to redo it. And it's the one from my May event. So, it definitely needs to be done. I got 4, so I need to find somewhere 4 will work. Oops. I can see it already now in the comments. Quit hitting the thing. Really not trying to. I think. Hold on a bit. I'm going to put you on pause. There. That's a little better. Now what do I get my pen? Where to roll to? Thing's always rolling somewhere. Ah, there it is. Thing is always rolling somewhere. Yeah, that works a little better. So I am so relieved to finally be getting some kind of income. Oh. And then the other good news I was told was that after I've been on it for 2 years, the regular disability for 2 years, I can apply for Medicare, which will be 1.5 years early. So that'll be good. So things are coming along, guys. Things are coming along. I had a 7-year-old grandson and the 15-year-old over the weekend, and we just kind of hung out, and I'd caught like a little bit of a head cold or allergies. I'm not sure which. I just got tired of snotting and sneezing, and it was awful. So I was just taking like Alka-Seltzer cold and laying down. Gave them the run of the place. It was like, don't burn anything down. They did pretty good. One kept going over to my dad's. He'd come in and go, can I go to Papa's? Yep, go Papa's. I finally called my dad and was like, is he bothering you? And he was like, no, he's not bothering me. And I was like, oh, good. Glad to hear it. You know, because you don't want to be over there being a nuisance. My dad's going to be 78, but he thinks he's 28 in his mind. And he's like, oh, I can do that. And I just look at him and I'm like, Dad. And he says, oh, I know. I noticed today my brother brought his tractor back, so maybe he'll be out working on the tractor. But I think it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, and then the storms are supposed to be back all in their glory tomorrow night. Like moderate to high risk of tornadoes, so. And, that's not a good idea. And I will keep the dogs close because if I let them out, they may not, come whenever they need to be coming because they're going to be in their, I call it their idiot mode, because they look at you just like a kid, like, I ain't coming. And usually it's like when bad storms are coming around, or cars, or they just look at you and just keep on trucking. They did that today, so they've been relegated to the backyard again. It's like, if you can't behave and quit chasing things, then you're going back to the back. And they don't like the back. They don't get to run as much. But I really don't want flat dogs. And I know some of these people around here probably would run over them just to be mean. I hate people that are mean to pets. Anyone's dog. Oh, and if you haven't seen the Dean Russo releases, oh my God. He's got some dogs on there that are just absolutely gorgeous. You can go to Uniquely Yours down under and go to his name. And you can get up to 3 sizes. You can pick your canvas. You can pick your drills. You can pretty much just do it to what you want. I do have an affiliate code. It'll get you 10% off. I use the money from the affiliate to put back into the channel for purchasing stuff from the company. As in new canvases and stuff like that. For unboxings and whipping chats and things of that sort. And then, but yeah, they're dropping new artists last 2 weeks. I put them on my Facebook and on my Instagram. So if you want to go see the little video of all the pictures, but there's some really good stuff, guys. Really good. It's worth going and taking a look at. I've been using my ringtones as the music on them. I figured I bought those. I can use those. So, check over on my Instagram or my Facebook. And I'll try and see if I can dump them in my group, but I don't know. I'll be so glad when I get done with this color blocking part. I hate color blocking. It's so boring. So boring. I'd rather do confetti any day. But yeah, she is going to get put right up by the front door. And I did get Rainbow Bride up the other day. She's up right outside my craft room door. And this one is a good size. It's a 22 by 28. Oops, sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Didn't mean to whack ya. Make y'all dizzy with the whacking. I purchased an app. It's called Better Me, and it's like couch yoga and tracks your water and your exercise and kind of helps you. Not doing their food plan, that's for sure. It look nasty and gnarly, but it'll track your calories. You just put what you eat in it, and it'll track your calories. And then you put your water you drink in it, and it'll track your water. And then you sit down, and it shows you like different exercises for toning different places that you can do while sitting on the couch. And it's yoga moves. And I figured that wouldn't hurt my surgical site because it's very low impact. And maybe that would be all right. Just to try to tone them up a little so they're a little stronger. And I'm fixing to go hunt for all my Spanx. I don't know what you call them. They're tank tops that go all the way down to the middle of your thigh. But it's the only thing that can cover where I have to have it. Because it's got to be real low. Almost in the bend of your leg is where it's got to have the support. And they don't make any that really does that. So it's like, yay. I'm leaving candy alone. I got some frogs, and I'll eat them occasionally on Saturdays with Nick's, but, other than that, I'll leave the froggies alone. And I've been drinking more water, kind of leaving the sodas alone, making some unsweetened iced tea. Just basically trying to get my water up, because that really does help you lose weight. I've started taking my collagen again because that helps tone your muscles up and helps you lose weight too. So I'm doing those. And me and my dad are talking about, going to someplace in Russellville. that sells like the family meals, so we can kind of stock up. I'm trying to get him to, so he can do something with it. My phone just flipped over to create a story, so I'm hoping that I caught it right when he did it. You ever notice that after you paid your phone off is when it gets stupid? Oops, sorry. Caught you with my pen. But that's when they get stupid. Pay the thing off, it gets dumber than dirt. This thing does all kinds of crazy stuff. Now this one's not going to be as long as my Haid one, because I have someone that follows the Haid ones that she actually likes the longer ones because she likes to put them on and listen and work along. And I understand that, because when I'm listening to people, that's what I'm doing. I hardly ever look up. I'm always just working and working. But this way you could actually see what I'm dropping. My little kitty has decided she loves me adding some wet food to her food, and she's getting fat and heavy. And now she's decided that she loves me beyond anything in the house, because she's always up in my face. And I don't know about you guys that have pets, but she hates the telephone. I put that telephone in front of me, and she does everything she can to get in between me and it. I mean, she despises that phone. She'll sit on it. She just really does not like it. Oops. Ow, ow, that hurt. I hit that with that wacky knuckle. So tomorrow I will get that Captured by Radiance unboxed. And then I'll do a separate one for kitting it up for the people who like kit ups. Because there are some people that they just like watching kit ups. They just like to watch you kit stuff up. You know, it's different things for different people. So I'll do one for unboxing and one for kit up. Not sure what I'll use for it. Oh, and I'm 5 people away from the giveaway. 5 people. As our weather gets better, I'll be able to talk about some other stuff, because I'm going to start doing some stuff out in the yard. And I saw some really cool, okay, I'm going to readjust y'all. I came across some resin that's on sale, and I might try my hand at resin too. Oh, I'm sorry. It's like I'm right underneath it now. get over here. And here's my drill tray. I'm gonna buy me the neon pink shrimp boat. That's the next one I want. It's a neon pink shrimp boat, and that thing is a beautiful neon pink. Almost glow in the dark, but it's a neon hot pink. Beautiful color. Here my little drills are rolling. And this is a Nixon Oceans tray. And these are round drills. I've been watching I don't think I'll ever get in a plane. Ever. I started watching the Mayday on YouTube. Oh, Lord. If you fly, don't watch it. Because you might not ever watch it or get in a plane again. Because it shows you how, I mean, yeah, there's not a lot of crashes, but you get someone who's not paying attention to their job, you're screwed. You get someone that's mad at their wife or just got divorced or, you could be screwed. Or some maintenance man who doesn't turn the screws all the way on the, thing over the engine. You could be screwed. I was just like, oh my Lord, there's so many. It's not just the pilots, it's all these factors. Someone at the plant who made the little part that's in the engine could have screwed up. And you going down. And it's really weird because a lot of these, I remember when they happened. I was probably in my mid-20s, late 20s. Had kids, was busy being a mom, really didn't pay attention. I mean, I knew about the weight and all that because my ex-husband was a boom operator and he was always calculating stuff up because he was like, we can't be too heavy to take off and we can't be too heavy to land. So he was always calculating and trying to figure out where to load stuff. And because everything had to be just right. It's one of them just right things. And found out some interesting things, like when they wreck, it actually rips your clothes off. They will find you naked. So I would think the more things you wear that it takes a little more effort to get off would be a better option. Because if you're wearing some rinky-dink little outfit, chances are it's coming off. And that's why I won't sleep without clothes, because these tornadoes come through here. I don't want to be found in no field naked. At my age, that's not a pretty thought. I mean, granted, I look pretty darn good when I got clothes on, but no clothes? No. Things have started drooping and dropping and doing stupid things. I feel like, who was it? Bart Simpson's dad, who used to stand in front of the mirror and suck in his gut and then drop his gut. And I sit there and kind of do that with my boobs. It's like, stick them out, let them drop. Stick them out, let them drop. It's like, dang. Gravity's been a bee. I mean, heck. I was looking back on photos, even from 6 years ago, and there's a big difference. I guess I'm going to have to start doing skincare religiously. And the collagen, because it makes your skin on your face tighten up. That really does work. You get a good quality collagen. I use Skinny Fit. And since it's spring and summer, I'll be using the, I will be using Tropical Punch. I had tried their, sorry. I had tried their mango. Mango was horrible, guys. Unless you really are a mango lover, I wouldn't go there. I mean, I guess if you're a mango lover, you would love it, but I'm not a mango lover. The only kind of mango I like is the dried mango. I don't like mango juice. I don't like mango, just. If I can get out from underneath that area. Maybe if I can raise it up a little. There. Maybe I can raise it. Got raised up high enough that I can work down here. And then it was showing some of the wrecks were actually just because they knew what they needed to do, but it was against policy to do it without going through the checklist. And they didn't have time to go through the checklist, so they crashed. I'd be like, yeah, no. I think they changed that in the 80s, though, that they don't have to. They can actually use their judgment. But I was like, don't be stupid. One guy was like, we need to do this. And the other guy's like, no, we need to do the checklist. It's going to take 20 minutes. And I'm thinking, 20 minutes, you're going to be dead. Yeah, I talked to my old coworker the other day, and she was like, I'm still at work. And I called her at 9. I mean, granted, she went to work at 7:30, and I called her at 10. And she said, I'm just leaving. I was like, yeah, I don't miss those days. Because you know you're dead beat, and then you got to be back in the morning at 9:30 or 7:30. So, yeah, no, don't miss them. At all. Just told her, I said, whenever you have a day off, let me know. We'll go do Goodwill. Because my plan is I want to go to Goodwill and check their costume jewelry. And if I can find some really nice ones, make ones for the patrons. As some of the that's what I was going to make homemade goodies. Make some homemade cover minders through vintage costume jewelry. I've made a couple for myself from that, and they're really nice. Really, really nice. And then I made this one, and it's just made with scrapbook foam. And what I'm going to do is get some clear resin and just coat it on the top so that it's got a resin tip to it. My granddaughter, when she was playing with my scrapbook stuff, was like, here, Nana, this will make a really pretty cover minder. She gave me a yellow one, a pink one, and a blue one. And then she's got a pile of stuff she did over there. And I don't know what she wants to do with her pile. It looks like maybe we get all the 9s. That was a big chunk of area. Okay. This was all full. Now it's almost empty. So now what's in there? These. Okay, people were asking how I do my rounds. I put them in the middle and just shake back and forth, and they'll roll, and they will roll down to where they get in the rows. Now the long ones, I start them at the top, like Nick's does. But this little one, I just stick it in the middle and just shake back and forth, and they just fall in the rows. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I started rewatching The Discovery of Witches a second time around. It's one of those shows that you can have on in the background after you've watched it and just kind of follow it. They have something on in the background. Sometimes I'll have on YouTube channels and just listen to people while I work. Do some working and lurking. Okay, guys, I do have a Ko-Fi account. It is in the description box under my link tree. I have a PayPal Me account. It is in the description box in my link tree. And I have a Patreon. It's got multiple levels in the Patreon. And everything that goes into those will go back into my channels to buy stuff to, show you, unbox for you, try for you, things of that sort. I'm hoping to get a post office box in the next couple of weeks. And I'll put it in my description box. And I wish I could just copy my whole description box and the about me and just dump it into what is that? StreamYard. Let's see if I can do that. If I can dump the whole thing on a clipboard. But no, because it won't let me do that. But that's why I made a link tree, because I can put the link tree in there, and if everything's in the link tree, you can just go to the link tree and get it. Link tree is awesome, and it's free. Okay, where? Oh, I'll put you up here for a minute, because I got to get my straightener. And I believe it's over here in this box. Yes. All right, I got my straightener. Get some of these rows straightened up. Dog fur. There wasn't a whole lot of them that were off, but there was a few. And a lot of times what I'll do, especially with squares, is I will put little cards, like Kroger cards, old credit cards, things of that sort along the edges for my outer edge so that it's straight. Okay. I think that might be good enough. Looks pretty good. All right. This is about an hour. So I'm going to get off of here. Hit the thumbs up on your way out. I would love to see you again. I hope you come again to see more like this. Oh, and one more thing. Let me put you on pause real quick.
Click here to subscribe.